Yo, what's up, my G's? Women are extremely complicated creatures. You must not take things personally. If you are going to get offended by every rejection, every time she delays a response, which they're very good at doing, every time she ghosts, every time she dismisses an invite of yours, and I see a lot of men giving up in today's day and age. Oh, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. What do you mean it's not worth it? Are you insane? What the fuck are you giving up on? Are you absolutely nuts? The amount of shit that I've taken in my life, right? The rejections, the pain, the heartbreak. You have to go through all of that shit to get out on the other side, right? So I only recently have experienced quite a lot of this shit, to be fair, with quite a few different girls that I've been talking to and dating. Some I like much more than others. Just recently, one of them told me that she's still not over her ex and that she is going through a very tough time in life, and fair enough, she actually is. And so it's not the right time to be meeting me or flying out to come and see me wherever I am around the world. And I had to accept that. And before that, she had gone a little bit cold for a couple of weeks. And, as painful as that is, you have to be understanding and you have to move on. And by understanding, let me tell you, because I used to make the mistake of being very dismissive back in the day, like, oh, all right, then fine. And then you don't get a chance to chat to me again ever again. You shouldn't really do that. You should keep the door open. That's what I've learned, right? So the true art of masculinity is indifference. Keep the door open. Just be like, okay, I understand it's not a good time in your life right now. If there's anything I can do, let me know. I'm here, and if you change your mind, you want to talk to me, give me a call. When you leave the door open and pleasant like that, women are much more likely to come back into your life and feel welcoming. Whenever you dismiss a woman, and I've done this in the past, and I'm talking from a shitload of experience, whenever you dismiss a woman and you're like, yeah, I've had enough, this is just bullshit, darling, yeah, just good luck, and you get rude to her. I mean, most men are scared to get rude to women because most men are pussies in today's day and age. But whenever you get rude to her, or you're demanding, or you give her an ultimatum, they never respond well to that. Women never, ever, ever respond well to an ultimatum. She wants to be given the choice and options because that's just how she's fucking wired. She's wired to select the best male that surrounds her in her universe. And so the way she's going to select him is by being like, oh, who's comfortable and open, who can I talk to, and who's left the door open, and who's indifferent and cool and calm and collected. Reminds me kind of how James Bond would deal with these situations. James Bond would never completely dismiss a woman. He would make a joke, be calm, be quite cocky, funny about it. And that's what seems to work every single time. So, over the past 2-3 weeks, I myself experienced alone with some girls that I've been seeing and dating and talking to for a while, their wild emotions that you don't really want to be dealing with, by the way. You don't want to deal with a woman's emotions. You've got enough on your plate already, all right? I have to run my business, make money, maintain my body, make sure my family's safe, build my personal brand. The last thing I want to do is be on the phone to a woman every day dealing with her emotional issues. That's not my fucking problem. If she's not my girlfriend, I don't care. So you don't want to be getting involved in her emotional issues. You want to let her kind of just like get on with her life. It's you just can't take it personally. Right? Whenever I've taken it personally, like, oh, it's me, she doesn't like me, something that I've done, most of the time it's not necessarily you. Someone else has come into her life. There's so many other men that have probably hit on her. She's always got a pipeline of options. That's just how women work. They've always got a pipeline of options. And so the way you have to handle it is by being indifferent and just keeping the door open. Learn from my mistakes, man. I fucked up many, many times in the past and broke my own heart by dumping girlfriends that I loved. I know they weren't right for me, so I had to dump them, but I dumped them in a very horrible way rather than, explaining things and communicating. So communication, transparency, indifference, being calm, all those things are mightily, mightily key for you to re-engage with those women from the past. They do end up coming back to you, by the way. And if they don't, then you can drop them a message after 3 weeks, after a month, after 2 weeks. Hey, how's it going? Just wanted to check in on you and make sure things are okay. Why not? You're allowed to send that kind of message, but you're not allowed to do that too often. You don't want to be desperate. You don't want to be needy. That's the last thing you want to be doing, okay? So you want to be cool. You want to be calm. You want to keep the door open so they reach back out to you. And I did that very well over the last few days. Not so well a couple of weeks ago because I was really pissed off with a particular girl. So I was just like, listen, fuck it. I'm just kind of done with her. But in a sense, I did it well the other day because I was like, okay, cool. I'm sorry you're going through all these difficulties, and I'm here for you. And give me a call if you change your mind, or give me a call when you want to chat. And it was like nice, and it was a soft touch, and that I think is super important when you like someone and you want to keep the door open. So don't be too dismissive. Don't take it too seriously. I've been listening to a lot of other dating coaches on YouTube, and there's all sorts of crazy advice out there, to be honest. It's just absolutely mental. But I come from a point of masculinity and masculine indifference, and I want you to be cool, calm, collected, masculine in your frame. Masculinity doesn't mean you've got big muscles and you're aggressive. Masculinity means you're in control and you have emotional control. That's what masculinity means. So try and regain some level of emotional control over yourself so that you're not too desperate or you're not too aggressive. You're just sitting in the middle where you're cool and you're calm and you're engaging in conversation. You're leaving the door open for them to reach back out to you. And if a woman's not interested, there's nothing really you can do to turn that interest around, right? People say, oh, start posting on social media and go win a gold medal or something, like do something which makes you look outstanding. But you don't want to be doing that for a woman. You want to be doing that for yourself, because you'll find that the right woman will like you for the right reasons. So if she's not interested in you, it's going to be hard to flip and re-gauge that interest. So go out there and keep going, and my God, do not be giving up, because I hear some men like, oh, it's not worth it these days, it's not worth dating. So what are you going to do? Watch porn? Are you absolutely insane? Porn is the devil, for God's sake. Porn is disgusting. Porn will destroy your brain. You will never give up. You will keep going. You will talk to people on the street. You will swipe on dating apps. You will talk to girls in bars. You'll be confident, and you'll keep learning, because you're always going to learn. There's no such thing as the perfect dating coach or the perfect whatever, the perfect Cleopatra. Cleopatra even had, everyone's got flaws and mistakes. None of us are perfect at this. Even the best of the best, for God's sake, Tom Brady, the best looking, best NFL player of all time, got divorced by his wife. The best on the planet are also losing at certain points. So I hope that makes you feel a little bit better, because you're not the only one losing. We're all missing shots left, right, and center. Keep taking those shots, my guy. Peace out.